If you really give yourself completely in the hands of God, you don't have to worry about anything. God is there to take care of everything, every minute. We go in front of the altar and easily say that, I take refuge in me, thy will be done, it's not my will. It's all wonderful to quote scriptures. But you have to really feel that in your life. You have to see that every moment you live up to that. That means total surrendering. In a way, God is not even looking for your surrender. God is already working through you. God is working through everybody, everything. If at all there is a little ant or a little cell moving, it's because of that God. Nothing moves without God's presence. Scientifically, you may say that cosmic consciousness. Because sometimes when we say God, 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 some people feel a little uneasy also. Is there a God? If there is a God, could these things happen? Yeah, they become uneasy about that. Because they don't understand what God means. And many people who talk about God do not seem to know what God is. They simply talk about it. That's why they even fight. They create problems in the name of God. They kill each other in the name of God. So don't think that because people use the word God, they have understood what God is. Simply they are using it, that's all. It's only for the convenience sake you use the word God, but all you do is by your ego. But if you really feel that there is that energy that functions through everything, functions in you also. If you really understand it, how can you claim any credit to you? The scriptures say, Tana vina trinam abhina charati. That means, Lord, without you, even an atom cannot move. Because everywhere you see a movement, even a thought moving in the mind, is caused by that cosmic prana or the cosmic intelligence. Modern science proves it. Everything has intelligence. Sometimes for our convenience sake we say, oh, we have the souls. The animals don't have souls, the plants don't have souls, kill them, swallow them. It's for our convenience we create our own philosophies. At the same time, the modern science proves even a piece of stone has intelligence. A minute particle has intelligence. An atom has intelligence. Not only mere intelligence. They have all the feelings like us. Look at what is happening within the atom. The electrons running around the neutron. The positive and negative. So many negative particles moving around the positive particles. I call them love making. They are loving. They are so much in love with each other. They don't even want to separate. They are surrounded. They enjoy their company. You can't even take one electron out of it that easily. That means that kind of wedding has been performed in the heaven. Nobody can separate them. If you ever want to separate one electron, you have to drive that atom crazy inside a tunnel, half a mile tunnel. At what kind of speed? Do you know the speed of that by which they break the atomic particles? You don't know the speed. Oh, it's about 500,000 billions of miles. Within, it's not miles per hour, 500,000 billions of miles in 100,000 millionth of a second. Can you imagine that? And this is what I heard in Los Alamos when they took me into the tunnel where they break the atom. My mind was really, as normally you say, it's getting blown out. I couldn't conceive it. Imagine the billions of miles speed in a billionth of a second, or a millionth of a second means, how can you imagine the speed of it? And they showed me, how can you drive this atom that crazy? They showed me half a mile long in a tunnel, magnetic tunnel, every 6 inches you have a powerful magnet. The atom passes through, one magnet kicks, and the another magnet kicks, another magnet kicks. It keep on kicking, kicking, kicking. The velocity increases and increases and increases. And at the end, it goes and dashes against a big rock. It is at that point, because of the big blow, one electron gets separated. You see, to make one husband or wife separate, how much energy is needed. Nowadays, if you don't get the correct nail polish, she will divorce you. Or if you can't give her a Christmas gift or just a kiss, or if you can't get something very trifling thing makes you separate, run away, go. Separation and divorce has become so easy, so simple. But here you see that the atom, they live a matrimonial life. They are married to each other. The positive and negative ions. And if you say that they are just inanimate things, even in this modern world, you are not even fit for the 20th century then. So if you accept the truth, scientific truth, can you just pinpoint at anything and say, oh, this is inanimate, this has no life? Can you tell me anything that doesn't have life in this cosmos? And that's what you call cosmic consciousness. Omnipresence of God means the consciousness pervades everywhere. Everything is the expression of that same consciousness. It's not that even consciousness is inside something. Even that something is the expression of that consciousness. Like all the waves are the expressions of the water in the sea. That means that cosmic intelligence moves everything. It knows, it decides how an atom should move. It decides how a chrysanthemum should grow and end up where. It is the same consciousness makes you and me function. Without that, you won't even be able to breathe. Certainly, you are not breathing yourself consciously. Somebody seems to be taking care of it. Can you, any one of you tell me that you are every minute consciously breathing in and out? The breath goes in and out. Who takes care of it? If you are not going to take care of it. Breath is life, we say. If I don't breathe, I will die. But 15 times a minute, the breath goes out and comes in. And if I know that if the breath goes out, I will die, I should be conscious of getting it back every time when it goes out. Is it not so? Do we do that? It goes and it comes back without even your knowing. You are not even aware of it. What does it mean? Some consciousness higher than yours is interested in your living, and it takes care of the breath to go back into your lungs. I sometimes feel that the breath must be even complaining. Whenever that cosmic consciousness or God says, come on, breath, go into his lungs, I want him to be alive, the breath makes a little face. Say, God, what is this? I have been doing this since long. I am getting tired of this fellow. He every time I go, he burns me in. I come out as burnt out air. He is a murderer. And with all that, even with the sacrifice of my life, I went in and out. But is he useful to the community? Is he doing anything useful? No. He's cheating, mugging, thugging. He's not even fit to live in this world. That's none of your business, sir. I want him to be alive, go in. That cosmic consciousness, that God demands that, yes, breath should go into your lungs, and that's why you are living. Don't ever think that you are living by your own capacity. Somebody wants you to live. Somebody takes care of you. Somebody sends the breath to you. And that's what you call God. So when God can take care of even your breath, won't he take care of other things also? Excuse me for using the masculine term. Won't he? It's just a habit. Okay? If you feel not comfortable with that, won't she take care of it? Or you can compromise it. Won't it take care of it? Doesn't matter. Because consciousness is neither he nor she. You don't know what gender you put it into. So here I am trying to prove you that even our very existence is not by our will. There is a cosmic will wants you to live and you are living. If that is really understood, then ask, why do you want me to live, God? That's none of your business. Then I am not seem to be doing anything, that's again none of your business. I am not keeping you for nothing here. I am not a fool to feed you, to give you air, give you water and keep you here if I am not going to use you. I will use you at the right time, right way. You don't need to worry about it. It's like a mechanic in his tool room. He may have hundreds of tools, all kinds of wrenches, screwdrivers, pliers, all kinds of tools. Imagine a wall full of tools hanging. Suppose the tool asks, I think he bought me almost 10 years back. He used only once. And I am just simply hanging there and I see only you, plier and screwdriver seem to be every day being used. How come? They don't ask that question. He bought it, he will know how to use it. If I am not useful, he won't even be having it there. He'll take it and throw it out. He'll make room for some other tool there. So the same way, if your job is over on this surface of the earth, he is not going to waste even 1 ounce of breath afterwards. He'll be taking you out. Even if you want to stay longer, say, no, sorry, your time is over. I have finished with you. My job is over. Out. On the other hand, if you say, oh, no, I am getting tired of this, I want to go. No, I have some work for you. Stay here. That's what. Even living and dying is not in your capacity. Try that also if you want. Okay, I don't want this gift breath every minute. I don't want to live. When the breath goes out, I am not going to inhale. Stop it. Try right now if you want. How long you can stop? No. It will force itself into your lungs. Ultimately, that wins. That means you are not living at your will, you are not going to die at your will. Sometimes you may say, oh, some people commit suicide, they die at their will. No, it seems to be the time agrees. So he is able to commit suicide. Otherwise, even that's not possible. Don't think all the people who want to commit suicide die. So what I am trying to stress is that every minute of our life, every second of our life is well taken care of. We are needed here and God is keeping us here. And He will take care of us, He will provide everything as long as we simply allow ourselves to be good instruments.